Hey guys, I just landed in Miami and I'm going to be checking into DUA, D-U-A, DUA. But first, I think I'm going to give you a little tour of the Botanical Garden and then we will circle back to the hotel. If you're here in Miami on a budget, it's difficult because it's very expensive. But this is one of the things that I decided to try today because it's free. So I'm at the Miami Botanical Gardens today, free admission. It's open Tuesday through Sunday, 9 to 5. What a great spot to come in and just hang out on a hot day. I mean, you can't beat free. Super tranquil. You gotta look inside the greenery because they have things like this tucked away. This is the Japanese garden. And truly, if you're in Miami Beach, it's by the convention center and you have an hour to kill. It's a great way to spend a free afternoon. This is a pine rockland garden. Pine rocklands are only found in South Florida and the Bahamas. They're flatlands dominated by a single canopy tree. I legit have never seen so many butterflies in my life. This place is filled with butterflies. Okay, the place isn't large, but it's really nice. I mean, it's a while away, an hour or so. It's a really nice afternoon. All right, now it is time to give you guys a look at the lobby of the DUA, and then we're gonna go do a pretty extensive room tour because I realized that I had been here before, but I didn't realize it until I walked in. And I was like, wow, I have such a sense of deja vu, and you'll see why. Okay, I have previously stayed at the SLS, but it's been rebranded by Marriott to a DUA, D-U-A, and yeah, it looks exactly the same. It still has a very expansive balcony, which is lovely, but they only have this one piece of furniture, which is old and gross. I mean, if they're gonna rebrand, they should have upgraded the stuff because that, I'm not sitting in that. And it's, look at this giant balcony. What a missed opportunity for like a plant, some more seating. Who wants this giant balcony and you're gonna sit in that? Here, in case you think I'm being picky, I'm gonna give you a close-up. It's sagging and dirty. Amazing view though, love this. All right, now this is coming in from the balcony. So I've just come from the balcony door and you literally have about, here is my leg. It's just a couple of inches of clearance from the door into the room. But here's your desk and then the bed is behind it, which I'll swing around and show you. Okay, I've stayed at the SLS before in LA and now I'm in Miami. It wasn't on purpose, I didn't care for it. It's very dark. Can you see how dark it is? This is their vibe. All right, so the first thing you kind of see is the alcohol. I don't dislike their rooms. I just dislike the vibe is not for me. But you might love it. Please note, there are mirrors on the ceiling. It's, I mean, okay. I'm just not that girl. Just an aside, they didn't take the mirrors down from the kinky SLS from last time I stayed here. I was freaked out by that, but the mirrors are still on the ceiling. All right, and again, this is facing the balcony coming into the room. So it's a little bit lighter than it used to be. The SLS was so dark, I was like, what the heck? This is a little bit brighter. And then here's the bed. So the balcony's behind the bed. All right, then the bathroom is here. All right, it's the toilet's in one thing that you can close off like that. I will say another weird thing is the shower and the bathroom are the same door. So if one has it closed, the other is open. So if you had two people, somebody's not got a door. You see what I mean about the door? So only one person can have a door shut at one time. And this is just random things. Another random thing. They do have drawers. I actually liked the hat. They have some merch available, but it's $40 for that cap. So that's a hard pass. But I mean, I remember this being the SLS, so it's really funny to come back. But they haven't changed anything that I could see, except it's brighter. It used to have the lighting was so dim before, and now it's brighter. I do love this chair. This chair is like the perfect height for me, and it's really comfortable. So that is like the takeaway is I love this chair. Or they have branded robes. Can you see the Dua? So they do have, I mean, that's always a nice touch. Not everybody has robes. It's just, and slippers. I actually use the slippers. I think there's probably some kind of code that I don't know about. This is the carpet, and it's got like keys and I think a dog bone, the hand that is on the wall, and like y'all seeing eye kind of thing. This will probably mean something that I'm not in the know about. If you know, let me know. Okay, floor 8 is where I'm at, and we went up to the pool spa, which is P, and we're gonna head out and see the pool. Okay, so there's 3 pools. One's deeper, one's super shallow. I think this one's deep again. So there's lots of space. And this is a Sunday afternoon and it's not crowded. Now when this was the SLS, they had a giant, it was more colorful up here because they had a giant duck. Okay, I'll stop with the ducks now, but it was my favorite thing. Not bad. You can see the water in the distance. The boats are all going by. It's a big boating community here. All right, you guys know I am super conscious of senior citizens because of my mom and my sister having some mobility issues. These lounge chairs are on the ground. So if you cannot get up and down, you are not going to be able to sit on these. You are going to need to find alternate places to sit. They are, however, super cute, and I love the towels. So I'm going to go take a dip in the pool. All right, the water is perfect. So I am in my happy place because I love pools. I love warmer weather. This is nice. It's not crowded though. I think if it was like one of those, when the SLS was here, it was like, it had a DJ like on the weekends, and it was like bum, 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 bum. I am not that girl. I don't love the music, but this is still nice. Oh, they have balconies that overlook the water. Check this out. Those overlook the pool. You know what? There's a building that's going up right there. I'm not sure I'd want to live there. Right next to a hotel pool? I'm gonna say no. Right, they also have a steam room, a fitness center, a theater, and a billiards room down here. I'll see if I can get in and give you a look. Same with the billiard room. It doesn't let me open it. Oh well, I tried. All right, I am heading outside to check out what is around the hotel and go maybe see Brickell Mall, which is just a short walk outside. Man, they have the oddest things just tucked away here. Look what I ran into outside of the hotel. This is a little delivery cart. It's picking up food. So it'll grab the food, they'll put the food in there, and it'll deliver it. Is that fun or what? Off he goes. You guys, this never gets old for me. These orchids that are just in the trees here, I am fascinated by it. It's just so pretty and lush. The last time I was here was 2 years ago. This park was just under construction and it's finished now. And it doesn't look like much, but it's still a nice little spot. And just look at the tree that's anchoring this. They worked around this. Isn't that amazing? I know I'm always going on about drawers, benches, and trees. I've noticed that about myself. What you learn when you're videotaping all the time. Alright, this is South Miami Avenue in Brickell. This is where you come for the restaurants, for all the things. Alright, this is the Brickell City Center. This is their mall. I'm gonna go inside and take a look. It spans a couple of blocks. Parts of the mall are open air, so people are standing on the platforms because it's a great view. Alright, seriously guys, sun is shining, palm trees up here. I mean, does it get any better than this? I don't think it does. I mean, give me some sunshine. I am set. Now this is the view from the first level. I went up one set of escalators, but I think there's another floor. Oop, heading for the sky. I'm not sure what I'm gonna eat. I think there's food in here, so I'm gonna go check it out, but it's cool, right? I mean, this is kind of neat. I'm not a shopper, but like an open air mall seems a little bit different. I'm on board with this. Okay, I decided not to sit down at a restaurant. I'm just gonna grab something and continue my walk. Also, what I'm walking on is this Riverwalk Trail extension. It was also not done when I was here 2 years ago, so now it is, which is great. Enjoying it very much. The sun's setting. It's so pretty. I'm just standing here watching the boats go by and enjoying the water. There's quite the boat scene here. Alright, who went to church? It's Sunday. Who went to church or just went out on their boat? They also have boat tours if you're interested. That's one of the boat tours going by. That's a great way to see the celebrity homes because most of them are on an island. This area is called the Miami Circle, and they almost bulldozed this, but there was a public outcry about it, and so they saved it and they built around it. I mean, I'm glad they saved it. People use this path. I mean, it's really pretty right along the water, and everybody is jogging by, walking by. I mean, neat. Just off the coast of Brickell is Brickell Key, a little island that feels private, but it's open to anyone. You can take the bridge over, think condos, cafes, offices, and also the iconic Mandarin Oriental Hotel. If you're feeling fancy, the Mandarin Oriental is also over there. That's way out of my price league, but if you're fancy, you might want to stay over there because it connects to that little island and you could have a really nice morning walk. Just saying. I think this is cool. This is smack dab in Brickell. It's the office of Dr. James Jackson, Miami's first physician. And it's in a busy place, like with like giant, look at towers around it. And then there is this house which has been preserved. Isn't that cool? I would live here. This is my cup of tea. It's so cute. Right off a super busy street though. The water's over there, and then it's surrounded by all these apartment buildings and condos and high-end luxury whatnot, and it's as cute as could be. I don't know if you could see it, but by my feet there's a little plaque that says it's a Dade Heritage Trust site. And they have a little free library. How cute. Let's see what they got. There's always a Nora Roberts. Have you ever noticed that? I hope I didn't break that. I think I knocked it off of its moorings there on accident. My bad. I'm walking into the lobby just outside where they park, and I noticed this stuff. Can you see that? They have these really cool, I don't know, like art installations in the circles. They're all different. It's kind of just a random fun thing. Okay, on that note, I'll leave you with the random weirdness of that face coming at you from the ceiling. You guys, until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.